Hey everybody, I am back. This is Inspired Dishes, and I am here today to make your Cuban sandwich. Now, wait a minute. I know y'all just seen me post a video the other day of the Cuban sandwich. However, if you seen that video, I used slice of bread because that Cuban bread was not working out. But yes, your girl is here to redeem herself. So today I will be actually using, it's not Cuban bread, but it's called Baguette, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, bread. So yes. And I actually have the right cheese. I thought it was mozzarella, but then I asked a Cuban person at the store, like, what kind of cheese do I need for the Cuban sandwich? Is mozzarella and Swiss the same? And he was like, no. So yeah, I got Swiss, I got my ham, I got my sauce. If you want to know how to make that, look at the other video. I will link it in my description. And yeah, I forgot my pickles. So I got my pickles. And also in the other bowl, I have the what is that called? Oh yeah, my pulled pork. So yeah. Yes, y'all. So I was successful at cutting open the bread. The last bread I had, it looked like abused bread, if you've seen that video. But yes, I was successful. So I am so happy, y'all. I'm too happy. So yeah, here I am just pretty much putting on the sauce that I showed you earlier. And like I said, if you want to see the ingredients for that sauce, I'll make sure I link it in my first video of the Cuban sandwich. So yeah, just put you some on and I'm going to spread it all over. But yeah, right now, I'm just putting it on my bread. So once I have the sauce spread on both sides of the bread, I'm going to be adding in my Swiss cheese. Now the Swiss cheese is a little bit big for one side of the bread. So I pretty much broke that in half. I folded it over and broke it in half. So as you see, I'm pretty much just layering my cheese on top of my bread. Okay, so now I don't added my cheese. Now I'm about to add my pulled pork. And like I said, I pretty much warmed it up. You don't want to put it on it cold, even though you're going to press it, get it warm, but still it's covered under a whole bunch of, like cheese and bread and stuff. So yeah, you want to make sure you have that warmed up. And I'm pretty sure it's easier to pretty much spread out. So yeah, just cover one side of it with that pulled pork. All right, so now I will be layering it with my ham cheese, and that is honey ham cheese. Whatever ham cheese you have, go ahead and put that on there. But as far as me, I have honey ham from like the last video. I used honey ham as well, so that's pretty much the same one that I'm using. Even the pulled pork is the same one from the other video. The only difference is the bread and the cheese, but everything else is pretty much the same. So yeah, just go ahead and put it on with your ham cheese. Your ham. Okay, so here's where I'm going to be adding in the pickles, and it's the exact same pickles from the other video as well. If you want to use the long ones, you can, but as far as me, I'm going to be using these little bitty circle ones, just as long as it's dill pickles, and these are dill pickles, so yes, that's the one I will be using. Now you just want to go back over it with some more cheese. So yeah, I tried to split it in half, and yeah, you seen that didn't come out right. But yeah, just go ahead and split your cheese in half, and just go ahead and layer it again with some more cheese, and flip it over, the top over, and you're ready to grill. Now, I forgot to mention before I toast it up, I'm pretty much going to be spreading on some mayonnaise. Now, you can use butter or oil, but I will be using mayonnaise. And I realized that it actually put a nice little toasty toast on there. So that's what I'm going to be using. Also, as you see on the other video, in order for me to toast it, I use like my George Foreman grill kind of. But this time, I'm going to be actually using the stove. As you can see, I want it to be versatile to let you know you can use it on the stove or also on the panini press or something like that. And if you don't have that, you can just use the stove. It really don't matter. So this is what I'm going to be showing you today. Okay, so I actually have my pan on high, and the part that we actually put the mayo on, that's the part that's going down first because you want it to be toasted. And I actually should have had a bigger pot because the sandwich is kind of big, but it still worked out. Now, in order for you to have it pressed down, I'm going to be using a pan, but I didn't want the pan to actually touch my bread, so that's why I'm using the tinfoil pan. So yeah, I got the tinfoil pan on first, and then I got the other pan pressing down. In order for me it to have a little bit more weight, I'm pressing down. You can't really see, but yeah, I'm pressing down a little further in order for it to have that toast look on it. So yeah, I'm using the handle, I'm holding the handle, and I'm pretty much pressing it down, y'all. Okay, so I pretty much had that cooking about 2 minutes. Like I said, it was on high, so it doesn't take long at all to pretty much fry up to get charred. So yeah, here I am attempting to flip it over. I was praying to God that it did not come apart, and that's only one piece came apart, but it wasn't too bad. But do y'all see that char on it? Oh my goodness. Yes. Not saying that butter or oil won't do it for you like that, but use some mayo. If you want that nice grilled look, use some mayo. So I'm pretty much going to do the exact same thing for the other side. The other side, I didn't really put no mayo. I didn't put no mayo, but it still worked out. You don't have to put no mayo on the other side, but yeah, I'm still using the exact same technique with the tin pan, and I'm putting the pan on top of it and pressing it down, and that takes about 1 minute, or yeah, about 1 minute. So yeah, here is how it looks, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like, this is so good. This looks so good, man. Like, you don't even need to cut it right now, but oh my gosh, man. Like, what? Yes, girl. Yes. Girl got a little Latino in her blood. Let me stop. But yeah, this was too good, man. Like I told you, I had a Cuban sandwich, and not to discredit them, it was good, but this sandwich is even better. It could have been because of also the pulled pork, which I did not make, but this sandwich was good, extremely good. And I might have learned how to make the pulled pork myself, y'all. But yes, this sounds extremely good. Here I am about to test it. Well, actually, yeah, I am testing it. And yes, if you could actually see the look on my face, like, this sandwich was really good. Not to say the other sandwich that I made wasn't good at all, but when you're using this bread was so soft and moist, and oh my goodness, even the cheese. Not to say the cheese that I used before wasn't good, but yeah, this sandwich is really good, man. So please make sure you try this, like, for real. Make sure to try this for real. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say today. Make sure you like, share, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day.